Because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
Baseline J on the way. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Mills. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
You know, for the Spurs playing up-tempo, I mean, they made that adjustment several years back, to their credit. Since then, they've been one of the more up-tempo and offensive-minded teams in the league.
San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
And some stats to kind of back up the Spurs playing that up-tempo style. They led the league last year in distance traveled as a team. Their players would cover almost 18 miles per game played. That tells you there's tremendous ball movement, but more importantly, body movement. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Feeling it, no doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 22. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. Outside, Green. 3 seconds left. Shot is no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girl.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Boris Diaw. Martin is out there with Andre Miller. Then there's Anderson. Miller with the ball. No one near him. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
They get it back. Thompson passes along. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Mr. Clutch. He's got 24 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here are the Thunder now.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Martin. Here's Long, and he gets the shot to Bo after coming off the pick. Long's got 11 in the second half. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Miller penetrating. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Off target with the open look. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Baseline try. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
The NBA has done a terrific job of increasing its presence around the globe. I mean, what was once a national sport has become a global sport in a relatively short time. I think that'll continue to be the case as a larger international presence moves forward.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Spurs shooting about 42% so far. Kicks it to Diaw. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Iguodala, the pass to Long. Towns kicks to Davis. Puts up the baby hook, and that one's good.
Anthony Davis for 2.
Here is Miller. He dishes it to Diaw. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Martin kicks to Diaw. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Diaw can't hit. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Davis gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
On the wing, Thompson, covered by Miller. Thompson with the bucket. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Miller kicks to Diaw. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him, so he's making good use of the extra LBs.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Mr. Clutch. West is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Westbrook. Great look there, but off target.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step. You think he won't or can't blow by you, then suddenly, and you know this, Greg, you're stuck to his hip as he's taking it to the rack for a and one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the grill.
Yeah, you know, Diaw plays with you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way.
Miller with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. To the inside. Diaw dishes to West.
And for David West last season, the thought was he might increase his production with Paul George out, but the opposite happened. West suffered his lowest scoring output in a decade, only 12 points per game on 47% shooting. Rough showing for the former All-Star. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better, he's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Well, Greg, getting back to West, even though his scoring was down, his playmaking was up. You were talking about that. Clark, 3.5 assists a game last season, by far the highest number of his career.
Yeah, one of the very best pros I've ever been around. He's very smart, he's tough, he's all about team, and, you know, he makes things happen. Impacts winning in a lot of ways, and those assist totals indicate that.
San Antonio again missing an even 3-on-3 break. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 16 points for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. To the paint, here's Diaw. Thunder with the rebound. Towns has got his third rebound tonight. Davis drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the basket by Diop.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Outside Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 10 points now. Just in this quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Miller outside. The pass to West. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, with Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with no coaching experience over the last few seasons and also having success, I don't know, guys. Maybe we should throw our hat in the ring, but pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do. I've already determined I don't want to coach for a paycheck, even if it is a big one.
Miller kicks to Martin. With the shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Towns. Good work defensively by Martin. The Spurs shooting around 40% from the floor here. It's Anderson with the drive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Thompson misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Anderson with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Anderson against Iguodala. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Diop.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Outside Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. Towns with it. West on him. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Spurs.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Russell Westbrook. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Lots of room. Again, the Thunder score.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Long. Rebound San Antonio.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
James, the pass to Davis. He kicks to Towns. There's Mr. Clutch. The tray. Nails it.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about and really use that home court advantage to their advantage.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what